Alright everyone, welcome back again to some more Trails of Code Steel. We're finally on our way to Legram, which is pretty much the hometown of Laura over here. And we already visited, like, the hometowns of both Machias and Elliot, as well as, what's his name? Gaius. And, of course, Eustace as well. So basically, we're pretty much visiting everyone's homes, and we're starting on with hers. So if anything else, I hope you all continue to enjoy, and let's continue on. Alright guys, welcome back again. We're gonna just start talking to all of our friends here in the train, and then move on to playing some Blade to build up some connections, some what do you call, skills. Oh yes, when we reach Legram, I'd like to ask a favor of you all. A favor? I was hoping it would be possible for you to show your respective styles to the R-Side School students. This group has practitioners of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade School, court fencing, and spearmanship alike, and I have no doubt each would be of interest to students of the martial arts. Perhaps so. The chance to learn more about other schools might broaden our own horizons too. Are you sure my spearmanship would be of interest to them though? Both Rena and Eustace at least use swords. Certainly, the R-Side School teaches more than just swordplay. While some use two-handed swords like myself, others use spears and even bows. Perhaps even Emma's orbital staff may be of interest. You think? Hey, what about me? What about me? Lammy's really strong too. True, but it's just raw strength. There's no skill or technique involved. I concur. Watching Ergetlam wouldn't afford the students any chance to learn new techniques of their own. Boo, you meanies. No fair leaving me out. Anyway, I do think that would be a nice gesture, but that's assuming we get the chance before our field study is over. Of course, I look forward to it if we do. Alright, that's Laura's. Now about Emma. Lavender. Surely it's just a coincidence. It has to be. What's wrong, Emma? Are you getting motion sickness or something? No, I'm fine. I was just wondering if we might be able to see Lohengrin Castle while we're in Legram. Oh, the castle that came up in the Instructor Thomas' lesson the other day. Weather permitting, it can be seen quite clearly. It's surrounded by mist more often than not, but such imagery has its own appeal as well. Oh wow, that actually sounds pretty neat. Yeah, it does. I was just thinking, it would be nice if we could apply some of the knowledge we learned in class to our field study, don't you think? Yeah, that would be. Okay, so Emma is pretty much focused on Clotilde, or at least if that's what she's thinking, because she recognizes the scent of our good friend here, Reen. Alright, what about Eustace? We still have some time before we reach Bereahard. We'll be changing trains as soon as we arrive, so make sure you're ready. I will be, though it's a shame we won't have time to stick around for a while. I would have liked to see Rufus again if we had the chance. I'm sure he's much too busy for that anyway. And it hardly seems appropriate to return home now after I chose not to during the summer. That's a good point. Is something on your mind? I'm just wondering what my family and the other nobles are doing at the moment. This past month they've been a little overly quiet. Now that you mention it, I haven't heard any of the major conflicts between the two factions lately at all. Maybe they're just showing some restraint for a while. After all, the craziness that happened at the festival last month. Neither faction is considered enough to avoid conflict over something so trite. I suppose I should just try to focus on our field study and not concern myself with matters beyond my control. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. And Gaius. The issue of the regional cultural heritage is quite a profound one. So profound as to have its own tax implications. Well, the desire to preserve the region's traditions and heritage is pretty important in most places throughout the Empire. Like the old animist traditions in Legram, I hear a lot of those are still around. Indeed, no doubt you'll see many of them firsthand during our stay. Countless anecdotes regarding the Lance Maiden remains as well. Sounds like Legram has a lot in common with my home in Nord. Our cultures and traditions may differ, but we worship the same gods and spirits. I think that's a fact many Erebonians are starting to forget. And if you ask me, those traditions are worth protecting even if it means a little extra money going to taxes. Yes, I feel the same. It seems there will be much to learn during this month's field study. And finally, Milliam, who is just humming to herself or whistling for all I know. Look at all the trees going past the window. This is so cool. I want to ride more trains like this. It's really fun. Really now. I'm kind of surprised. I assumed being in the intelligence division meant you'd be taking trains all the time. Well, I usually just ride on Lammy when I'm out on a mission. And the super fast train Claire and the others in the RMP use doesn't have any windows. And Gram's special train is too fancy, so you can't really relax. Huh, interesting. It's not often that you get to ride a regular train like this then, is it? But if you get too excited here, you're not going to have much excitement left for when we reach our destination. Especially considering how early you got up this morning. But I was so excited I could barely sleep. I'll be fine. Still got plenty of energy. Huh? What was I saying? See? I told you. We'll be at Beret Hard soon, so try and get some sleep on the next train, okay? Okay. At times like this, she really is just like any other 13-year-old. Alright, we all know how I fare in this game, guys. I rarely win. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I'm gonna challenge Laura first. Let's go.
Then let us begin our duel.
Hold on, let me turn off turbo mode. There you go. I didn't even know I had it on.
Please draw a card. The first move is yours.
Because I'm less, right? Okay, so I can't use this. Using this means I forfeit, I assume. Let's even the odds.
We're evenly matched. Let's redraw. Then I'll make the first move. Divine Bolt!
Okay. We'll do...
Mirror.
I don't like that. I only have one mirror, too. Let's save it and go with...
Well played.
Are you kidding me right now?
I didn't expect that.
Okay, now we go...
Well played.
I'm almost out of cards here.
Mirror.
Oh, you suck so much!
An excellent duel.
I should have saved the mirror for last. Alright, our link is improved though. Not happy. Oh wait, didn't mean to do that. Plus, Lohengun Castle served as the base for St. Sandlot. Emma? Oh, sorry, don't mind me. I'm just excited about what we might see there. Alright, let's try it again. Blade. Emma.
Please go easy on me.
No. Every single one of you keeps beating me.
Shall we draw then? Allow me to play first then. I'm gonna use a Bolt card.
Must be nice. Alright, let's play it smooth.
I'm gonna use a Bolt card.
Ah. Bolt your bolt.
Ouch, I wasn't expecting that. We have the same score. Let's draw again. Oh, it looks as though the first move is yours. It looks as though I won this time.
Oh, I didn't want to press that. Ah. Fine, whatever. Whatever. That was my mistake.
If we have to.
I had two mirrors in the other one, too.
Draw a card. Go ahead, then.
Nah, I'm not using that anymore. That sucks so much. I think this resurrects. I have to be careful. Let's go with...
We have the same score. Let's redraw. Go ahead, then.
Alright.
Now you've done it.
Let's go with... We're gonna have the same score again.
Take this.
Fine.
We have the same score. Let's redraw. Go ahead, then.
Oh my gosh.
My victory was assured from the start.
How? I didn't understand that. Well. Alright, guys.
Shall we begin? Go ahead and draw. I'll go first then.
Oh no, not this time. Oh, I don't have a mirror this time. Ah.
Well done.
9. I could tie it up. Hold on a second. 7. Okay. Really? Interesting. Okay. I could tie it up, but that could be a bad sign too. Uh... 22. Gosh.
It seems we need to draw again. It seems we need to draw again. You should go first then.
Oh, this is bad. Okay.
Now use a bolt.
Revive it. There you go.
Now use a bolt.
Revive it.
I hate to do this, but...
I win! No!
The winds were on
Damn.
my side.
I thought I won. I didn't see him. I didn't see he had the last card. Ah! I was so happy too. Ah! All right. All right, Milliam. I know you're sleeping,
It's
but
time
it's a
to
go
duel.
time. I was so proud.
Come on, draw a card.
All right, let's go.
Come on, draw another one. You're up first, I guess.
All right. Do I want to tie it up or do I want to go heavy?
Take this.
Nice, revived it. Okay, fine.
Take this.
Unbelievable. Okay.
Come on, draw another one. Come on, draw another one. I'm going first.
4, huh? Alright. 7. I'm trying to play this safe. Okay. Actually, I don't have to.
Who's that for?
Yes!
I wanted to win.
The one win! The one win! Alright, we did it. We did it. Save. I have one victory. Ah. I thought I beat Gaius. I'm so upset with that. Alright. Alright, we're going through Granary and then the province of Croizet. Heading towards Berea Hard. The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. This special express line is bound for Berea Hard. Our next stop is Berea Hard, the terminus of this express line. Please ensure you have all of your belongings with you when disembarking the train. Finally. We have to change trains here, right? That's right, the train bound for Legram should be arriving in about 10 minutes. We'll need to hurry if we want to board it in time. That's too bad. I was kind of hoping for the chance to poke around Berea Hard. Oh yeah, it is your first time in Berea Hard, isn't it? I'd be glad to show you around should the opportunity arise. You did graciously open your home to us in Nord after all. I'm curious to see how Legram looks too. Oh, there goes Celine again. Going straight down to the Ebel branch line and finally to Legram. Wow, this forest is really dense. She's sleeping on the corner. It almost looks like a scene from a picture book, as though if you kept very quiet, fairies might come out to play. It might not come as a surprise that there are many such legends in this region. The Lance Maiden, Leanne Sandlot, was born in Legram, but because of her preternatural strength and beauty, some believed her a changeling switched at birth by the fairies. Really? Fascinating. The reality is a bit less rosy. The family line of Count Sandlot came to an end when she died under mysterious circumstances. After the War of the Lions, it's hardly surprising that such tales have persisted. A changeling, huh? Oh. Look at that fog. It came on so suddenly. Well, Legram is well known for its fog, among other things. This is not at all uncommon for this time of year. The fog does help keep the temperature cooler during the summer, though. In that case, bring on the fog. No, Lammy, you can't smash that. Ah, so this is Legram. They weren't kidding with the fog either. Wow. Nice area. It's not as small either. It's stunning. This is the first time I've visited Legram, but it's every bit as beautiful as I've been led to believe. So this is the town of myths and ancient legends. I'm pleased you seem to have taken a liking to it. Unfortunately, the mist does hinder the visibility. On a clear day, the surface of the lake gleams like a polished mirror. Fog or no, it's breathtaking all the same. Welcome home, my lady. What? How long have you been there? Interesting. I couldn't sense him coming at all. I have returned, Klaus. I see that your proficiency in the art of concealment has not diminished in my time away from home. Haha, on the contrary, my age has begun to get the better of me, I'm afraid. Watching you grow and mature is the only joy left to an old man like me. Surely you jest. Can I assume that father not coming to meet us means he's currently away from Legram? I'm afraid so. He also mentioned that he wasn't sure when he might return. I did expect that might be the case. Nonetheless, allow me to introduce you, everyone. This is Klaus, the Arside family steward. He fills in for my father in his absence and serves as acting master for the Arside School of Swordsmanship. The acting master? Huh, sounds like one amazing old guy. I misread that for a moment and almost read it as Butter Klaus. I trust you all had a pleasant trip, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7. Let me be the first to welcome you to Legram. If you'll come with me, I'll escort you to the mansion. The mansion? Really? Still, it doesn't look like the years have really changed too much here. It's like walking into a bygone era. You can really see the influence of the animism in the region too. Just look at this stone monument. I believe that was built long before the Arside family was entrusted with the governance of this region, which would make it several hundred years old at the very least. It has a rather strange shape too. Ooh, what is that? It appears to be a statue of the Lance Maiden. That's right, the center statue is the Lance Maiden herself, while those beside her are two of the Eisenritter. I believe these were made over 200 years ago as well. Indeed, tradition holds that they are constructed to honor the achievements of Saint Sandlot. Incidentally, the knight kneeling on the lower right is the ancestor of the Viscount. Huh, so that's Laura's great-great-great-great-grandfather, huh? You'll need a few more greats, we're about 10 generations apart. Lady Laura! Lady Laura, I'm so pleased to see you back in Legram. The Viscount did mention you'd be returning. I'm so happy to see you again, Lady Laura. I'm so glad to see you all well. I'm just back for 2 or 3 days on a field study as part of my coursework at the academy. I'll be sure to visit more with each of you later. Oh, of course, please do. I'd love to hear all about how life at the academy's been treating you. She seems to be quite popular around here. Yeah, it looks like the Viscount's family has built up a good relationship with the people of Legram. Eustace doesn't look too thrilled about it, though. Looks like they finally showed up. Well, it's been pretty busy around here lately. I could use the help. What is that cat doing? Huh. Oh well, guess I'll go look over their tasks one more time just to be sure. They're all in sync too with their left, right, left. I can hear the ring of steel on steel. Undoubtedly the sound of swords crossing. Ah, so then this must be the Arside School's training hall. Indeed it is. I have more memories in this building than I could possibly count, although many of them involve being soundly defeated by my father, or Klaus. My apologies, my lady. Well, it's pretty apparent he's not your run-of-the-mill butler. You can tell by the way he carries himself, he has a master's poise. And this is Viscount Arside's mansion. Wow, so this is where Laura lives. You expect nothing less from a Viscount. And it seems to be built on a hill overlooking the town too. It was originally built with the intent that it could function as a stronghold should the need ever arise. Welcome to the home of Viscount Arside. Allow me to show you around in my father's stead. Wow, look at this place. The Arside family manor. It's grand. Oh, definitely love the portrait. Oh, this is our room? I like how the women's beds are nicer than ours. Wow. What an incredible view. It's so beautiful. It's not often I take in a view this spectacular. Say, is that... Whoa, a castle! Ah, that must be Legram's famous landmark. Indeed, that's Lohengrin Castle. During the War of the Lions, it served as the Lance Maiden's stronghold. A saint's castle towering on the shore of a shimmering lake. Just seeing it there in all its majesty makes me want to set brush to canvas. It does seem like a scene tailor-made for painting. I agree, but there will be plenty of time to take in the scenery later. Right now, we need to go pick up our list of field study tasks. Oh, right. Are you the one who prepared our task for us, Klaus? Actually, the assigning of your duties here has been entrusted to a professional. A professional at what? Can you elaborate? Head to the Bracer Guild in the town's central plaza. At the Master's behest, they have taken on the responsibility of preparing all the tasks for your field study here. The Bracer Guild? There's a branch here in Legram? Indeed, there's been a small branch of the guild in this town for many years. My family has a good relationship with the guild. They've done much for us in the town over the years. Oh, really? Well, whatever. Not like they asked me to do anything. What are you babbling on about? Nothing much, just thinking out loud. Anyway, looks like we need to pay a visit to the guild. Yeah, I'd like to get through as many of today's tasks as we can. We'll be taking our leave now, Klaus. Of course, please take care, everyone. Oh, we finally have control, huh? Wait, we're on the balcony. Or veranda. I want to super save for a minute. Alright, so they told us to head over to the Bracer Guild across... Oh no, not across, but in the center of town. So... that's where we'll go. Woo! Look at this area, man. I love it. I mean, the fog doesn't bother me too much, but I'd like to see the town without the fog. Alright, we should... Oh. There's more... Wait, we can go down further? Ooh-wee. Okay. Alright, where's the Bracer Guild? Ah, okay. So... store... Legram Station... inn... Let me check out the store, since we're here. Oh, nice. I can buy something. Shop. Oh, you know what this means. 5,000. Holy cow, guys. This is going to be super expensive. Alright, give me 1 minute, guys. Alright. I did what I need to do. Let's get out of here and finally head over to the Bracer Guild. Right over here.
A cross inside a circle. Any idea what it means?
No one really knows for sure. There are a number of theories, though.
Unfortunately, the meanings of most animist symbols have been lost over time.
Oh.
This building is the Legram branch of the Bracer Guild.
I thought there was going to be more. Oh, the guild emblem. I must not have noticed it earlier with all the mist. Strange. The branches in the capital were closed due to political pressure, but this one still seems to be active. The Legram branch continues to operate as it always has. That's why I was rather surprised to find out that the capital's branches were no longer active. Come to think of it, we met a Bracer back when we were in Bereahar for our field study, but I saw no signs of a guild branch there either. It was closed a year ago. Though as I understand it, the pressure to close came from the Duke's household, not the Imperial government. Is that so? Well, Bracers are an eyesore to most of those well-to-do types. They don't bow to authority, you can't bribe them with Mira, they're all about protecting civilians. Give them any excuse to lean on the Bracers to get them out of the picture, and that's exactly what they're gonna do. Milliam, that's kind of... Heh, you don't mince words, do you? Choice words coming from an intelligence division operative. Do you think you're not complicit in this? Well, it's less us and more Gramps. He went barging into the branches in the capital himself and started telling them what they could and couldn't do. Wow. That explains the instructor's frosty temperament towards him. Man, you guys for sure know how to poke a guy where it hurts, don't you? Oh. Now there's a familiar face. I'm pleased to see you again, Toval. Oh, you know each other. Nah, we just ran into each other once a couple of months ago. Long time no see, Laura. Sounds like Sarah's keeping your nose to the grindstone, huh? Wait, so... you must be a former associate of our instructor, I take it. Pretty much. I'm Toval Randoneur, a bracer with the guild here in the Empire. Good to meet you, ladies and gents of Class 7. Wait a minute. So it wasn't a coincidence that we ran into you in Bereahard. Bingo! Sarah told me you were going to be there. She wanted me to keep an eye out for you and step in if you ever got in a real tight spot. But she insisted I play it casual and not give myself away. Man, that part was a lot harder than I thought it'd be. I had no idea. Thank you so much for all your assistance back then. Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to bust Machias out without your help. You may not have directly assisted me, but I suppose you have my thanks nonetheless. You're welcome. Sarah's repaid the debt in full though, so don't worry about it. Interesting. I had no idea that you'd already met some of the members of our class. Incidentally, Toval, the guild standing here in Erebonia certainly seems to have shifted over the past 2 years. No doubt. Basically every branch here in the Empire was shut down after the government started putting pressure on us. Some of us found work in a different field like Sarah, others transferred to branches outside the country. But we all agreed to get back together if we can ever resume operations in Erebonia again. Until then, we're just trying to keep a low profile, scraping out a living for ourselves. Sounds like a difficult life. Still, with the guild having to decrease its presence, isn't there more than enough work for the remaining branches? I wish. The railway military police deals with a lot of the stuff we would have handled before. Your little lady's friend in particular keeps herself pretty busy. Oh, you mean Claire? Yep, she sure is a hard worker. Although with all the time she spends on work, it's no wonder she doesn't have a boyfriend. Milliam. I'm not sure you should go around sharing the details of people's private lives without their consent. Well, I find enough work to keep the lights on here anyway. And this branch has the Viscount's approval, so we can display our sign without getting in trouble. So that's how it is. Well, it's nice to hear that the Viscount seems pretty supportive of the guild. He seems to find much of himself in the Bracer's way of life. Self-reliance, pride, focus on helping others. He's long said that if he were free of other responsibilities, he would join the guild and work as a Bracer himself. Oh my, that seems very... I hardly think a man who owns territory in the Empire could just up and join the Bracers. The Radiant Blade Master himself is a Bracer, huh? In terms of strength and standing, he's probably on par with Cassius Bright. I'll bet he'd make S rank on the spot. You know Cassius Bright? I believe he's currently a Brigadier General in the Liberalian Army, as well as a bearer of the title Divine Blade. Guess I should expect no less from a member of the Intelligence Division. Anyway, that's how the Viscount ended up asking me to sort out some tasks for your field study. Let me give those to you now. Alright, what have we got today? Assigned tasks. Our side school training bout. Butler Klaus. I wish for Lady Laura and you, her classmates, to engage in a friendly training bout against students at the Arside School. When you have prepared sufficiently, please make your way to the training hall, which is down the stairs outside the mansion and to the right. Okay. Ebel Highway Monster. Of course, we can't have a task or quest without squaring off against a monster of sorts of that particular town. Toval. A monster's been spotted roving the Ebel Highway, and he's a big one. A Crocodile. I request that Class 7 deal with this threat as soon as they possibly can. And then this one. Many hands make light work. Duncan. I need someone to replace a lot of orbit lights all along the way. If you like putting lights into things, you can find me in Watu's store. Duncan. Alright. Study area is defined as a 200 cell grid radius around Legram. Each student must record his or her activities daily to be remitted to the instructor upon request. Oh, so this is how your field studies go. Generally, yeah. Should we come back tomorrow or pick up our next set of tasks then? Yeah, I've got some more work I could use your help with. We're pretty short-handed here, so we've got a real monster of a backlog building up. I'm counting on you to pave the way to easy street for me, okay? Will do. Alright then, let's waste no time getting started. Looks like one of these requests is from the training hall. It seems to be from Klaus. Got a monster extermination request too. We'll have to head out to the highway for that one. It'd be nice if we could cover as many of the townspeople's requests as possible too. This is so cool! Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do is take care of Watu's thing. Many hands make light work. If I remember, it's right here. Watu? Watu! We were just here. Welcome everyone, I hope the day is treating you well. Toval told you about my request, right? That's right. You want us to do something with the road lamps, right? Could we ask you for some further information about how to do that? Of course. It can take quite a while though. Are you sure you have time to do it? Let's go. Yeah, that shouldn't be an issue. We did this before anyway. Just explain what it is you'd like us to do and we'll get to it. Alright, here's how it'll go. I'm gonna presume you all know what a road lamp is at this point. And you probably also know that they require regular maintenance in order to function as they should. That's especially true here in Legram, since the moisture from the fog causes their circuits to short more frequently. I put in a request for Toval to inspect them not too long ago actually. To my surprise, he discovered that almost all of the lamps close to town are in need of some maintenance work. I assume you want us to replace them all in one go then. That's correct. To be a bit more specific, I'd like you to replace their orbit lights. That does seem like a long and troublesome task, the kind I'd normally pay someone else to do. The road lamps serve as a safety measure for travelers along the highway though, so this is important. Sounds about as much fun as picking lint out of my belly button, but oh well, nothing we can do about it. This does seem like something Toval would usually handle himself though. Isn't that right? It is. He'd probably laugh at us if a group of promising students weren't able to change a few lights, I'll bet. It really takes me back to our field study in Keldic though. That's right, we had to do something like this back then. I suppose every town needs working road lamps. So you're practically pros already then? Hardly. I finally managed to block off any memories of our group's first field study. Aw, no fair you guys, stop remembering stuff that I wasn't here for. That's what you get for showing up late to the party. Anyway, I assume the road lamps here also need a code to open their maintenance panels. Not quite, the lamps here in Legram use a key for access instead, which means you'll be needing this. Well, at least it should make things simpler this way. Yeah, I'm kinda glad I don't need to remember a code this time. And here are the replacement orbit lights you'll need as well. 14. Wow. That's a lot of lights. A01 to A05, B01 to B09, they're all marked with letters and numbers. That they are. Each one matches up with the road lamp it should be used in. You use A01 light in the lamp with A01 written on it, and so on. It's not exactly advanced calculus. So, do you need any pointers on how to change them out? No, I remember how to do it from last time, so I think we'll be fine. Well, that seems to be everything we need to know to get started. We'll be on our way then. Good luck. Oh, well, here we go. Alright guys, so if anything, I'm going to end the video here for today. Thank you all for watching. When we come back, we're going to take care of all three of these tasks essentially. And then, as usual, get back to business. So if anything else, thank you all for watching. Until the next one.